What is going on, people? How are you all doing? Once again, it's Mukala Kabongo. I'm here just letting y'all know about this interview we got. Well, this is actually an old interview. This interview is from 2022. I never put it up on the channel. I put it up on somewhere else, but I'm doing this process of putting up some of these old interviews I have on the channel that I never put up. So here's one we're going to look at with five-star recruit 2024 forward from Hillcrest Prep out there in Arizona. He is from Lynn, Massachusetts, but he went to prep. He goes to prep school out in Arizona. It is senior Jason Asemota. Jason is a candidate for the McDonald's All-American game this year. He's one of the best scorers in the country, and like I said, he's one of the top players in his class. So this was the interview we did in, I believe, the summer of 2022. So hope you enjoy it. Let me know what you think. All right, check it out. Hello and welcome to another edition of Athletes Corner, and I'm here with Jason, Lynn's own Jason. He's been having quite the year so far, man. Yeah. Welcome to the program. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Man, it's you've been making a lot of noise the past couple of years. Well, this whole past year and stuff. Your name's really been getting out there.
Yeah.
I mean, how for you, a kid from Lynn, getting all this recognition? How's it been just taking it all in?
It's been a humbling experience, definitely. From the grace of God, He gave me this talent. So just to be in this position is just a blessing, and just showcasing to everyone what I could do. I always knew I could do it. So just having the whole world to see it is really a blessing for me.
Yeah, definitely. Can you tell me, like, when did it pick up for you? At what point during this time did school started getting interest, and then the recruiters started getting, because it seemed like, from me looking outside, it seemed like it was just like a blink of an eye. Yeah. Your name just started popping up weekly, and then now it's all over the place.
Definitely, because as soon as I made the move to Hillcrest, Hillcrest is a really powerhouse school, so that move really just put me in the eyes of so many college coaches, and once it started to see the open gyms I was at and see all the open runs and all the games I've been playing at, they just really fell in love with my game, and after that, it just took off from there. Yeah.
Can you just let the audience know how you end up at Hillcrest? How'd you get end up there?
So I spent my freshman year at Brewster Academy, and it was a great school, great experience for me, but it just wasn't for me. So making the move to go totally across the country was definitely my decision, and really my mom's. It was just because I really just wanted to get away from where I was at right now and just put myself in a position where I think I could excel and be in the spotlight pretty much. At Brewster, there was a lot of guys. So me being one of many instead of me just being one of one is really what I really wanted, and they gave me the opportunity at Hillcrest. Yeah, because it's kind of hard. Not saying like your game's not up there, but it's so hard when they got other guys that are older too, and there's so many. There's so many. So those guys are definitely gonna get those minutes and stuff, and that's the best move for you to take that opportunity. What was it before we get to the Hillcrest? What was it like though? Even though you left Brewster, how was that just playing against some of those guys or practicing against some of those guys? How was just that experience for you being on that campus? It was great. It was definitely very humbling. Going in thinking I was so good because I've been playing middle school basketball. So going in where there's people who are already committed D1, D1 prospects, and just guys who were just bigger than me and stronger than me and faster than me, it was definitely humbling. I really had to really find out where I fit in the first couple months, but just getting used to it, and just getting used to just knowing if this is really what I want to do, this is going to be the next step. You have to know these are the guys you have to be going up against. Yeah.
Did you have that moment where you got on there, maybe it was a practice or maybe a game, did you have that moment where you're just like, oh, this is different. Okay, I got to really lock in?
Definitely. There was this one kid, he goes to UCLA right now, his name is Mac. We was doing this drill where it's two guys on a block, he passed it to whoever, and you just have to go up. Got dunked on 3 times in a row by Mac, so it was just definitely that. I was like, okay, this is different. And
did you? I'm guessing you kind of knew what to what to expect, but then when you see it firsthand, when you go into prep, like for me, watching these games, going to some prep school games and watching, and you know, when I come back here, watch here, and then I see the difference, I'm just like, oh, this dude's like 6'10", and he's a point guard.
Yeah, it's definitely different. The game is really faster, and everything's more up-temp, and the coaches are very involved in like the playing style. So it's definitely really something you have to really adapt to. It's not something that someone will understand if they're not in that position. Yeah. So being in that position is really like the only way you would know that this is different. Yeah.
What was it about this Hillcrest team this year? What made you guys so good this past season?
We had a leading scorer. He was just a big mentor to me, and just being out there with him, it just really made me like see the game differently and see how I can put myself in this position to score the basketball. His name is Kamari Lance. He's at Louisville right now. Okay. So him just being on the court with him, just seeing how different he plays than I play, so just picking up things he does just to put in my game.
Hey, do you feel like they've also helped you expand your game? You know, especially as far as like, because I see you do a lot more ball handling now and stuff.
I'm more on the ball now. Yeah. Before I was just really just catch and shoot, one dribble, but now I'm more on the ball and just being able to be comfortable with the ball, going through pick and rolls, and being able to see the floor is really what's going to expand my game to the next level.
Yeah, definitely. And then you also, the AAU stuff still going on, the circuit's still going on. I know you guys were in Louisville a couple weeks ago as well. And, you know, talk about the EYBL, just getting the opportunity to go up against all these other guys that are getting all these recruiting and, you know, getting all these praise. I was just like going against them and showing them what you got, what your team got.
It's definitely great to be able to be there and to see all the guys who are on social media, see all the guys who are ranked high and stuff like that. Just being in that type of atmosphere is definitely a great experience. And going up against those guys and seeing where I fit in is really a great experience. And it's just different. I truly believe that EYBL is the best circuit out there. Yeah. They have all the good guys, have all the, you know what I'm saying, ranked guys, people on social media. They have all the media out there. So it's definitely everything I want.
Yeah, the thing I like when I see some of the clips was when you guys all go up against each other. You could kind of see that everybody wants to go against the best. They want to go against each other.
Yeah, no one hides from nothing. And like it's just like we all know what we can do individually. So when we team up and just go against another really good team, we just see what we line up at.
Yeah, definitely. You know, you're getting all these letters, they're getting all these offers for you. Did at any point did you get a little overwhelmed by it, or were you just taking it in?
At some point I did, because there was like a week or like a week 2 notice where every day was just a new offer coming in, new offer. I was just like, okay, this is getting like really serious. I was like about around October, November. It was really just like, okay, I'm getting a lot. Like what am I about to, like where is this gonna go? Where am I gonna be at in the next 5 months or next 10 months? Like, how is this gonna continue? Yeah.
And you also, correct me if I'm wrong, you also playing for the Nigerian team?
I will be. Yes,
you will be playing for the Nigerian team?
U18.
The U18. Talk to me about that. How did that come about?
The coach texted my Hillcrest coach and said that he wants to start the team up, and he wants to have like 2 USA-based kids, and he chose me to be one of the 2 US-based kids. So it was definitely really humbling, you know, that I can go back to my country and represent the country that my mom and dad were born from. So it was definitely humbling, and
When was the last time you were back in Nigeria?
Like 2009.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
Definitely.
Now, and then you'd have to go over there for like the workouts and the trials and stuff. Is that this year?
That's going to be this year. Late July.
Late July? Okay, coming up. How, you know, you coming from Lynn, you know, you already know the notion of people when people hear about Lynn, but you yourself, we got Jonell in football. You two are kind of the 2 most prominent players right now as far as, you know, just the attention and stuff. You know, for you, and I know you know all the other guys that hoop here too that has been getting attention. For you to see him like getting all the stuff that he's doing, and for you to be doing this, you know, what does that say about the talent that we have in this city?
But it's there. It's definitely there. It just needs to be brought to light. Because if we're just gonna put it out there, I left Massachusetts to go to Arizona. Turned out left Massachusetts to go to Florida. So it's definitely out there. It just needs to be seen.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely does, especially, on the basketball end, too, because, people don't think that there's hoopers here. Or
there's really good hoopers here, for real.
Also, you talked about you went to Brewster, you were close with Terrence Clark.
Yeah.
You knew him. I mean, when that whole news broke out, what was it? Did you think it was like a hoax or it was fake at some point, and then until you realized that it actually happened?
Actually, at first I did think it was fake because the story was I was riding with my coach to an expressions tournament, actually. So we was riding and someone called my coach and was like, yo, did you hear about this, this, and that? And he was like, what you mean? Nah, he's just in LA, he's just working out right now, what you mean? Nah, I didn't hear about that. So they ended the phone call, and then he called Terrence's closest mans and was like, yo, did you hear about that? And then he said, nah, but you the second person to call me about that. That's kind of weird. Let me go find out what's happening.
Yeah.
And so he called, so he ended the call, and then like 5 minutes after that, the man that he called first, Terrence's mans, called my coach back and was like kind of like crying and stuff. He was like, yo, whoever's spunning that, stop spunning that, like that's not true, stop doing that. Nah, that's not true, that's not true. And like, at the time, I didn't know what was going on, but he was crying, so I was like, if it's not true, why is he crying and stuff like that? So time goes on, now it's all over social media and stuff, so we found out it was really true, and it was just, because the whole expression family was just all together at that one point, so it was definitely a special moment that we all just happened to be in one when it happened, but it was definitely really sad and really heartbreaking.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody knows him as basketball-wise. What was he like as a person? Just as a
person, to me personally, he was a person that I looked up to. At first, I was a fan of him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know him personally. I was always watching his clips on YouTube, Instagram. I just always used to just follow him. But then one summer, I was at a Boston tournament, Save Our Streets, and he saw me, and everyone was calling me Mini Terrence Clark, you look like Terrence. And like, he heard everyone saying that, so he was like, who's that kid? And he watched my game, and he liked the way I played because we played similar. And after that, after the game, he just talked to me and stuff like that, and just been like, just stay on your path and stuff like that. So ever since then, he's just been a mentor and just been like a big brother to me. And
that's dope. That's dope. As you're the summer's going on, I know you're working a lot, but what are some things that you're working on this summer on your game that is going to help you out when the season
just to get stronger. Definitely to get stronger. I want to be able to change my body around and be more physical in the paint and more physical on the ball.
Yeah. What on these visits too? What was some of the on these college visits? What were some of the things that kind of maybe caught you by surprise, or some things that coaches might have said to you that may have caught you by surprise, or or did you have that moment where you met certain coaches and you're like, oh snap, it's this coach, right?
Scott Drew, Baylor head coach. He literally won a national championship 2 years ago. So just seeing him and seeing that this is the guy you see on TV almost every night playing, coaching basketball and stuff like that, it's really just like an eye-opener. And just being at these facilities and being at these colleges is like, this is like, everything else is just bigger and like just, you know what I'm saying? Like the basketball court is just so, like everything's nice, everything's like well put around. It's just a great experience just to be going on all these visits and just seeing what the college has to offer. Yeah,
that was my next question. Have you been enjoying going around the country, visiting all these different campuses?
Definitely.
Yeah. What was one campus that really caught your eyes?
Arizona State. Arizona State really caught my eyes because it was just so close to where I live in Arizona, and just being there, being like, this could be where I'd be playing basketball for however long in college. And it's right down the street from where I live right now. So it's definitely like, wow, like everything could happen so fast. Yeah,
definitely, man. Oh, man, we're running out of time, but it was great having you here. Before we get out of here, plug in your social media.
Love 5, LUHFIVE, 2 E's.
All right, Instagram only, right? That's it.
Yeah, Instagram only.
Instagram only. Make sure you follow him. The 20, is it the 22nd or the 23rd? Y'all be playing over at Marshall's for 23rd. They'll be playing at Marshall's over there, but by the time this comes out, I'll be there. Hey man, keep doing the great work, man. You're doing great, man. I'm glad to see that you are doing what you love to do and out there showing what Lynn got. You guys been watching Athletes Corner. We out of here. That's it. I hope you all enjoyed that interview with Jason. Probably try to get him back here again before he goes off to college. I forgot to mention in the intro, he is committed to play basketball at the University of Baylor. So, maybe we'll get him here again before he's off to college. But, hey, man, hope y'all enjoy it. Comment, like it, share it. Have a blessed day.